And lastly, if you have sunglasses on your head or stuck into your shirt, if you could put them into a pocket or a bag just while you're around her habitat. She's a very curious sea turtle, and she's faster than I am with the net, so we don't want her to get your stuff. If anything should fall in, just let me know. Okay? Sweet Pea was rescued in 2016 from Ono Island Beach, which is near Orange Beach, Alabama, down the roadway. A family was taking a walk on the beach, and they looked over to the shoreline. They saw a pile of marine debris and garbage, and they got kind of curious about what it was. So they went over and were looking through it, and they saw a little sea turtle. They saw she was still alive, so they called their local stranding or rescue team. They came, they got her. They ended up taking her to the Gulf Aquarium in Fort Walton Beach. It has a care center attached, which is kind of like a little hospital for sea turtles. She ended up staying there for 18 months, which is kind of a long time. At the end of her 18 months of rehab, Florida Wildlife decided that she was not releasable, that she couldn't go back in the ocean. So they asked if we wanted to adopt her, and we said yes. And she came to live with us January 18th of 2018. So she's been here over 7 years, and we do plan to make this her forever home. She's not going anywhere. If you look at Sweet Pea, you can see a few things that are a little bit different about her. For one thing, she's missing her front left flipper. What happened with that was there was a lot of fishing line and the marine debris, and it got wrapped around her flipper very tightly, and it was cutting in and cutting off her circulation, and they weren't able to save it, so they ended up amputating while she was in rehab. Also, when she had the debris attached to her, she couldn't dive under the water. She had to swim on the surface, and a boat propeller hit her carapace, her upper shell, and you can see it took a chunk out of it. Unfortunately, it also partially paralyzed her left rear flipper. So she's kind of compromised for swimming on the whole left side. And if you watch her, she tends to swim around in a circle in the same direction because of that. She has one more pretty serious injury that's not visible. And that's that some of the fishing line had hooks on it, and she swallowed them. It did permanent damage to her digestive system. She can't eat a regular sea turtle diet. She can't even eat solid food. We have to gelatinize her food. And we do that by getting a carnivore powder that's got shrimp and squid and fish in it, and an herbivore powder that's got seaweed and seagrass and algae in it. We reconstitute and gelatinize it. We cut it into little cubes, toss her the cubes, she swallows them, they go right down, and that's how she gets all the nutrients she needs. Now this is a saltwater habitat, and sea turtles do need some fresh water. In the ocean, they get their fresh water from eating sea animals and sea plants. She can't do that. So what we do for her is we make Jell-O. Anybody like to eat Jell-O? Yeah, I do too, but I tell you what, I don't like her Jell-O because we don't put any sugar or any flavor in it. It's just plain. But it does give her the fresh water that she needs, and we do make it different colors because she can see every color in the spectrum. I think this morning she had some green Jell-O. Next time it could be blue or orange, and it's just for a little bit of enrichment. Give her something a little different to look at. Sweet Pea is about 14 or 15 years old, and she weighs almost 54 pounds. She's still considered a juvenile. Would anybody like to guess how much she's going to weigh when she's a full-grown adult? Yeah. How much?
500?
More than 100. What did you say?
500.
500, you're in the range. She's going to weigh between 300 and 600 pounds. That's a model of an adult green sea turtle hanging from the ceiling there. So she's gonna be a great big girl. That's okay though, because she's only 14 or 15 years old now, and she's not gonna be considered an adult until she's 30 to 35 years old.